Okay, how's it going, everybody? This is Kinema, and we are back with some more game reviews from Kinema Gaming. So, today we are looking at tablet again, and we are looking at another game. Now, some of these are going to be some older games. I'm just going to go through ones I enjoy, and then start looking at some of the top 10 games, and just other games that I feel like reviewing for reasons. But this one, Smash Hit, is the next one I'm going to look at. And if you want a very fun, very addictive game, this is definitely one that I would have to say is addictive and fun. So, this one I have spent kind of hours just sitting there trying to make progress on. And you can see not much by, of course, some of it's cut off by my logo. So you have basically some different options you can choose. I believe that I did purchase the actual game. I think there's a free version where you don't get some of these other, you may get training or something. You may not get like mayhem, and so some of the different game modes you don't get. But as far as it being like $1.99, $2.99, I have to look at it on the Play Store. I think it is worth it because I've had a lot of fun with this. So you can see that. You can kind of see the level down below it. Different options you have. One thing I haven't really mentioned on a lot of these games, but a lot of them do, and this is one of them, kind of sync up. So if you attach your Google Play, like I said, I'm doing it on Android. You use your your Gmail account, log in, and it plays through the Google Play Games store or app. It does sync up things like achievements and different stuff that they have on here. The same thing on iOS. They have kind of like Game Center and different things that kind of save your game across devices and everything. So it's pretty cool. So we have Classic, we have Start, and we'll get kind of right into this. Unfortunately, I am going to be looking down a lot, and you just tap. You just tap to throw. Like I said, tap to throw balls. And each of these pyramids that you hit, you can see you get ×3. And you want to kind of just make sure that you hit these, because the longer, you can see now I'm shooting 2 at a time. Up at the top you do see what it has like 52, now it has 55. It's got 2 balls because it's showing the, don't move it. Oh, I missed one. Okay, so now I'll see how it went back to single. So if you miss one like I just did, you you kind of lose your streak. And is that one? Oh, which one? I missed it. Yeah. So one thing you'll notice is around the ball at the top, it kind of marks off how many you've hit. So right now I'm at 45. Oh, I missed that. So when you run into a wall, you end up losing 10. And this is actually nowhere near how good how well I usually am at this. You do have some special abilities, like this one is Endless Ball. You can kind of click at the corner, and then you can just go back and forth until you run out of balls and hit different things on the screen. So pretty cool like that. And see, I hit back up to 2. Those are 2 triggers to open that door. You can see I tap that. It's kind of looking weird on the screen where it's funny, I was playing this back after not playing it for a while, and I ended up getting up to like 5. Oh, I missed this one, because now I'm back down to 1. So, around the 100 balls, and I was shooting at 5 at a time, because I went through all the way up to this part without missing any of the triangles. Yeah, I missed that one. Another one. But you kind of get the concept of this game. It is sit here and you kind of move through it, and you're trying to hit the triangles, trying to hit different events. So now we got these things that are twisting, like DNA type spiral, helix, double helix, whatever they want to call it. And you want to try to break those. So you can imagine this does get very challenging, because right now we're hitting like some stationary things, and now it's moved on to some non-stationary. You see the glass is moving. You can kind of anticipate a little bit. Did it hit him? No. And yeah, so you know, there's really not much to this game other than this. So it's very simple, but I think the developer did a very good job. You know, it looks good. It's pretty good. Oh, got it. Nice. Pretty good 3D graphics. Now this is. Did I get that one? Yeah. See, I'm about to get up there. Now I got 2 balls again. I don't really have to hit those on the sides. Sometimes you got to pick on what you want to hit at, but these things can come back and hit you. So I was hoping to get a little bit further, and then I'll maybe the next group, and then I'll stop it. I could skip ahead, go to some of the other, but you can see these are actually now moving faster. And it came up. You can see that it kind of popped up from the ground. So it kind of fools you a little bit there. But you can see they move off the screen and they can come back and kind of hit you when you're not expecting it. Very cheap. But it is, I don't know. Some people may not find this addicting. It does kind of not get into the complexity of the actual game until you get a little bit further in. I think the next one is kind of the interesting one. I know I'm shooting a couple. This is okay, this is kind of the gimme zone where it's like, okay, you're gonna need to stock up on balls now. Back up to 61. Maybe this was okay. Oops. So now we're shooting 5 at a time, 71. Keep looking up. I need to stop that. So now it's picking up the pace. Now you can see it's moving a lot faster. Things are going to start flinging out. And so I don't know if if you like fun games or anything, or you want to get something brainless and well, not really brainless, but if you want something really easy to do, this game, I don't know. I find it very addicting. It's not like some of the war games and different things. It's pretty easy. You just gotta get the right hand movement, tapping on the screen, watching for things kind of coming down out of the ceiling, off the roof, and it gets crazy. So you're kind of judging that a little bit now because you can see it is kind of definitely picked up the pace versus when I first started. It was moving kind of snail pace and very slow. But it just gets faster. Did I miss? Oh, damn it. So now it kind of slows back down. It's like, whew, you just did all that. Actually did better when it was going faster. Yeah, I know I missed something there. So now you can see it really gets challenging. How long is this going? 9 minutes? Oh. Didn't plan on doing this whole review, but I mean it's basically kind of the game. So if you're out there, I may just end this. I'll just start shooting a bunch. You can see those actually give 5 at a time. And this is also where it's very tricky. These things are actually hanging and they're in your way. Now you don't have to use your special ability things. You can just throw at them and let them hang there. but you gotta be careful. You gotta break that glass and get an opening through there. The focus is real. Okay. Yeah, now I'm getting close to. Yeah, and see, you hit those things and you lost 2. So I'm down to 14. And I'm out. So, that's basically it. You kind of had your longest distance there. You can get into some other stuff. 4 is pretty crazy. 5 is even more crazy. I think that's about as far as I've gotten up to. You can kind of trace your path through the different areas on the game. So, smash hit. You get to see some gameplay there. I found it a lot of fun. I liked it. I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you think. It does have, is that like my highest thing? Just right at 5. Oh, this is as far as I got to with 2 left, I think. Yeah, this one is. You can see those metal objects. You just kind of have to barely crap. Barely miss. Yeah, I guess you gotta hit all 4. But yeah. So anyway, let's get out of that. So yeah, so fun. I guess that had my game down there. Now that went up a little bit capable. I don't know. So if you play it, let me know down in the comments what you think. I'll also try to put a link down in the description of the game, and hopefully you'll like it and have tons of fun. I'm guessing all of these little brick sections are levels that I have not unlocked, but very cool game. And as always, this is Kinema, and I'll talk to you later.